Hey everybody, it's Sherry at the Crafty Decorator. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you all had a fantastic day. It was gorgeous but hot here today. When you jump on, just say, hey, that you're here. So I know that I'm working because it was just raining. It was just pouring. Let's see, I've seen numbers. I'm jumping on quick to show you something that I've been trying to figure out. And I think I figured it out, but I want your opinion. Hi, Susie. How are you? And Gladys. And Dora. And I stayed up late last night to do 2 blogs, and he did not post them today. And add 2 things to the store, and he did not do that. I'm not happy. Hi, Teresa and Kim. Happy Monday. Okay. Now, if you've been with me a long time, you have seen how I store some of my ribbons on my craft table. I use these wooden, well, this one's running out, but I use these wooden spools, these antique wooden spools, and they're not cheap. Hi, Michelle. So I've been trying to figure out how to make this spool, and I think I got it. I ran to Hobby Lobby today because I needed to get, hi, Arlene from Las Vegas. Helen, thank you for the stars. I needed to get wood for a project I have in mind, and I was searching and searching in the wood aisle, and I think I found something to make them with. Okay, they come in all different sizes. Most of them are 10 inches, but then there's smaller ones. Where did I stick it? So you could actually make these any size you want. Like this is, nope, that's the same. I just had a smaller one, and I stuck it back in here. I don't know where it went, but I do have a smaller one. But they come in different sizes. I finally got on in a few minutes. Hi, Tamitha, how are you? I love antique wooden spools. Debbie, I do too. So I think I figured out how we can make this. I want to try to make the fat ones. And you know me, I got to use wood. So I needed to use wood. I found in Hobby Lobby. Now you could buy a long dowel and cut it, because I think I might want to cut these anyways. But these are a half inch dowel, and they're 12 inches long. So if you want to leave it that long, you can just leave it like this. But then I cut one, so I'm going to show you. Hi, Karen from West Virginia, and hi, Joy. These are $2.99, and you get 6 in there. 6 of them. But you can buy a regular half inch, and they're 36 inches long, and you'd get 3 out of it. Even if you want to leave it 12 or cut it 10, you'd get 3. Yes, I've been looking for antique ones ever since you showed us. Tina, I did buy a couple packs in Lancaster. I thought if I kept buying them, I'd be able to sell them or use them in a craft, like a craft kit. And every time I go back now, they don't have them. Hi, Brenda. I told you Lancaster's hit or miss. Okay, so I figured out what to use for the top. I was searching and searching. These are dowel pin stands, and they're 1.5 inch by 1/2 inch. These are dowel pin stands. As soon as I saw them, I knew I could use these. So you have to have 2 to make 1. This dowel I did not cut. This dowel I cut. So we're going to do one and see which one you like better. Love those. Found some many years ago. Is it Cherokee? I found eBay. I bought them many, like 20 years ago on eBay. So they weren't that expensive back then. But you're going to want 2 of these for one of your little spools. I learned to stain them first before gluing them together. Because when I glued it together and some of my glue is on there, my stain doesn't want to take. I bought some in Amish country. Lady didn't even know what they were. She asked me and I explained to her. Let's see. Did you say how much you paid? She had them very cheap. I would have bought them all. Thank you for all the hearts. I got to get my comments to go again. Hi, Jan. Okay. I am just using my Waverly Antiquing Wax because it doesn't smell and it doesn't take long to dry. I missed that. Was asking who I was. An old cotton mill close that is still open. They may have some that they would sell you. Oh, where is that at? I wonder if I could email them. Email me that place. I wonder if I could email them that place. Okay, have gloves. So, oh, jeepers. I stain everything first. Oh my God, found 2 of those at a estate sale for $1 for both. Oh, Christine, that was cheap. That was cheap. But I'm going to show you how you can make them. I mean, they're not perfectly antique, but, and I'm not sure if I should take the sander, if I should take my hand sander and try to sand, because see how this gets a little thinner? I don't know if I should try to sand that down. But I put ribbon on mine, so you wouldn't see it anyways. Hi, Pearl and Kim. All right. I use the antiquing wax first. That's what I've learned. It took me a couple times. Guys, I went running all around trying to find a bigger dowel. And 3/4 inch is too big, and 1/2 inch is a bit too small. So I'm going to show you what I had to do to make it work. But I need a paintbrush. See, I need to like have planned way ahead. Hi, Nancy. I use small crystal drawer pulls for the top. Oh, that's a cute idea, Michelle. I was trying to make these look like the antique ones, but I just brushed this on and I only use paper towel to wipe it off. You don't need to do the bottom because we're going to glue them together, but I do down in here. It doesn't have to go all the way down. But your dowel's going to go up in there. So I do down in there. Hi, Mary. And let's see. And Christy Collins. How are you? Larry and Christy. Came on late. What are you making? Ray, I'm going to show you how to make a vintage looking spool. We're using these little dowel peg stands that I found at Hobby Lobby for the top. And then 1/2 inch dowels. You can make them whatever size you want. If you buy a 36 inch dowel, you can cut it. Most of mine are 10 inches. The pack of dowels I bought are 12 inches. So I left one 12, but we're going to do one 10. I'm thinking I might like 10 better. But I do have a smaller one in that basket somewhere. Martha, we're making a vintage thread spool. We're going to make a vintage spool. But I want to make the other vintage spools too. The fat ones. I want to do the fat ones. And I think I have an idea. Hi, Bonnie from San Antonio. Bonnie, is it hot there? It was 91 at 3:30 today. And I went to 2 Dollar Trees, and I got to go online tonight and order my pumpkins. Because there's nothing. I asked the girl, I said, did I miss fall? Because there was nothing. Hi, Mary. If you soak a steel pad in vinegar in a jar, you can make your own stain. Oh. I use, for the weathered wood look, they sell a weathered wood stain stuff. And I have that. And I use that, I think, on the wheelbarrow. Thank you for sprinkling, Cecilia. Evening, Sherry. Eggplant parm cooking while I'm watching you. We had leftovers. My husband made these awesome tacos last night, and we had leftovers. And he worked late. He's still down there working. And I was running around. I went and got my dress. Well, I ordered my dress. Went for Joy's wedding. I ordered my dress. Because I have no good dresses. We went to Dollar Tree today and they had no pumpkins. Jeannie, I know. It's like there's no fall. Ours has no fall. It's terrible. Okay. So I just stained these with my antiquing wax. That's all I used. I need to put the lid on just in case I spill. I bought 3 spools from your sister, Barb. Cheryl, I'm going to make those other wooden spools, the thicker ones. These are just these ones. And I bought these many, many years ago. And I don't even know how much I paid for them, but I bought a big box of them, so they weren't expensive because I wouldn't have paid a lot for them. Okay, then I glue these together. And you know what I'm using. I'm using my Gorilla Clear Grip adhesive. What is that? I get her here as soon as you post that you're like, Janice Jenkins. Janice Jenkins, I caught you, girl. Janice, it's just when I look up whoever I see. It's not that I don't acknowledge you. I just don't see you at that time. And your comments don't appear the same on my screen, like in the same order. They're like behind. No pumpkins in Iowa Dollar Tree either. Mary, I'm going on tonight and I'm ordering them. And if I see a Dollar Tree in Lancaster, I'm going in. Can you make a wagon out of the mini brownie pan? I can. 2 people sent me that picture. I am going to do that, but I'm kind of, I really want to use the wooden wheels. Okay, so I just added my Gorilla adhesive to one side of one of the peg stands, and I glue them together. I'm just going to let this set for a couple minutes while it tacks up good. But this one I already have done. And we are going to use, this one I cut. I have to stain it up a little bit. I cut it. Guys, I cut it on my little mini saw. When is Joy getting married? Robin, I think it's October 5th. It's the first week of October, I believe. He's going to Disney for his 7th birthday. Shirley, that's exciting. Okay, see, this is kind of big. It's kind of a little too big. So I was trying to figure out what I can do. What I did was masking tape. I used masking tape, and it's a little wide. So I'm going to cut it because it's a little wide. Even though I bought the thin one, it's a little wide. I went to Ace Hardware. I was walking around in Ace Hardware. I went to Walmart trying to find a dowel that would fit. And there is not a dowel that will fit. So, what are we making? I'm late. Kathy, we're making a vintage thread spool. Oh gosh, I'm not cutting too well. All right. I need my short one. Okay. I just wrap this. Cut it thinner. This is too thick. I cut maybe a 1/4 inch off. And I'm going to wrap it about a 1/4 inch down from the top. And I just go around like 4 times. Now I got my tape all stuck. Morning from Australia. It's Tuesday morning. It is 9 o'clock. Hi, Patricia. Good morning. Good morning, Patricia. You're just starting your day. I'll be going to bed soon. Let's see. I do got to get down in the basement. Oh, I didn't need that piece anyways. I have bags all over the floor. October 8th. Thank you. Thank you, Albert. October 8th. I just got my invitation in the mail yesterday. Happy Monday. I'm just hopping on. Hi, Kim Klein. How are you? Okay. With this tape around, I did not even have to glue it. And I just push it right to the top. Let's see. I haven't found the pumpkins anywhere. Vicky, no one can find the pumpkins. I'm going online and I'm ordering the pumpkins. Okay, see how much shorter this one is? I cut 3 inches off. Sean, we're making a vintage looking wooden spool. That's what we're making. Okay, now, here was my other problem. I needed this around the top. Okay, I tried so many different things. I tried my 16 gauge wire, the garden wire I get from Walmart. It's too hard. It's too hard to bend around. Then I was digging in my drawers. This is from Dollar Tree, but it's gold. But this bends really nice. But I still have a problem. I can't get it glued on there. I even went and got my 20 gauge floral stem wire. And I can wrap it around, but I cannot get it to glue onto there without it looking a mess. What size pumpkins do we get? 3 different size pumpkins. If you look at my topiary video, that's the sizes I want to use for my snowman. But I might do little ones too, like the 2 top pumpkins plus a smaller one. Okay, this looks good wrapped around here, but there's no way to get it on there without it looking a messy glue. Where did you use on top to hold the beads? Tape. Tape. I didn't tape it together. All I did was wrap tape, masking tape around here like 4 times. And it makes your dowel thicker. So then it fits in there tight. And it won't come off. And you just push it up to the top. So it kind of, you know, I know it's not exact, but it's kind of good. I have a huge bag of antique spools, but they are big, round, fat ones. I have those too. I want to make them. And I think I found what I want to use for the top today. Okay. So I needed to figure this out. So I am using something that is not going to stay because I went on Amazon and ordered the color I want. But I was up here in my craft room digging around trying to figure out what I can use. I went to Goodwill today too. I used the loom bands. I used the loom bands. Okay, I went on Amazon. Well, first I searched Michael's, and I searched Joann's, and I searched Hobby Lobby because I didn't want to run up there again if they didn't have them. And I wanted like silver. I want silver, and neither store has silver. So I went on Amazon and I ordered a metallic silver, 2 different ones, because one looks fatter. So one's coming Thursday and one's coming Sunday. So that is what I'm going to use. But I just want you to get the gist of what this is going to be. It's hard to get the rubber band on straight. Sherry, why do you need that last feature in the spool? Sandra, because it's not finished. It's not. I know, I'm so picky. You need it to look like this, you know. If you leave it plain, it just doesn't look like that. But look with that rubber band around it, see? I used 3 of them, but I ordered the metallic silver ones, and I can't wait to see. Crochet cord. Oh, a cording around. Huh. A cording around might work. I just didn't want to have a glue mess up on top. But yeah, you don't have to do this last step, but this is me. This is me. Use silver rub-on buff. Rose Miller, I was trying to color it with a silver, with a silver marker. Of course, I don't have a silver Sharpie. I can't believe I don't have a silver Sharpie. Now we all know Sherry, she likes everything to be just so. Catherine, my husband, says there's something wrong with me. He said, he tells me just let it go, and I can't. I don't know. I just can't because it doesn't look finished. But you guys can use whatever you want. I'm going to have to, I don't know. I'm going to have to look into the little cording now. But I think once I get these in the silver, I think I'm going to like these. What are we making? Roxanne, we're making a vintage spool. We're trying to make a vintage spool that looks like this. I think someone asked me about the beads. They are these, I found them today in Hobby Lobby. Again, I complained today that their wood is not on sale unless it's $5.99. These are $4.49. You get 20. They're doll pin stands. They're 1.1 inch by 0.55 inch. And they're they look like a half a, I don't know. It's a little stand. I guess there's doll pegs you can stick in here to make them stand. I'm the same way as you, Sherry. It has to look right from my mind. Kim, see, I'm sure a lot of you are like me. But you need 2 of these for 1. And I just stained it here. And then I used my Gorilla adhesive. And then I just put it on 1 and I put them together. And it ends up like this. Ends up like this. This is the one, oh, this is the one we just glued together. This one. This one we just glued together. But, see? Doesn't it looks better? At least it kind of looks like it. Drill a hole and add the wire that way. Oh, that's an idea. That's an idea. Do I have my drill up here? I do. I do have my drill. You have to add each piece of wire separate. So I would have to drill 6 holes. I would have to drill 6 holes. Unless I only do 2 pieces of wire, because I don't want to drill in the center because that's where I glued them together. What are the end pieces called? Are you talking about this end piece? This end piece? They're called dowel stands. Dowel stands. Dowel pin stands. Here, I'm going to hold it up for you. This is what I'm using. Can you see the number there? That's what I'm using. Take a screenshot. They're dowel pin stands. Gosh, now you're making me want to drill a hole and see if that works. I'm thinking I want to drill a hole. I need to drill 2. Maybe if I just do 2. Okay. I'm going to get my drill. Wait. Okay, but, oh, maybe I need a... I'm trying to see if I'm going to need a smaller drill bit. I don't know. Maybe I get the smaller one. I think it's going to be too small, though. Yes, the bands added do look more. I know, and I think they're going to look really better when they're silver. When they're the metallic silver is what I ordered. But now I need to drill a hole in here because she told me that. So I need to drill a hole and see if it's going to work. But I'm going to need 2 holes because I need to do the 2 ends. All right, we're going to try this. Just curious, what do you do with all your projects after you use them? For my season, they go in Rubbermaid, and they go, oh, this is the one I just glued. They go up in the attic in Rubbermaid. All right, I put too much pressure on it. That was the one I just glued together. Drill with it on the stick. Oh, drill with it on the stick. Yeah, should have did that. All right, I just want to see if this is going to work. Let me see. This is my 16 gauge wire. Well, I got to hold the stick in there because I drilled through and I don't want my wire through. What are you making? This is the beginning. We're making a vintage looking spool. We're making a vintage looking spool. We're trying to anyways. I'm trying to. What are the spools used for? Melissa, I use mine for my ribbon. See, I have my ribbon on mine. But they look cute in like a doll bowl or something. You can wrap fabric around them. You can wrap your ribbon around them. Hi, Robin from Michigan. Or you could just do them plain. You could stick them in a crock, plain. Ugh, making a mess out of my tape. Hi, Deidre. How are you? Everyone's asking what we're making. Okay. I've been running all over trying to find the right things for this. Okay. I should have cut my tape before. It would have been neater. All right. This is a longer one. I'm only using masking tape. It makes it tighter in there. Okay, let's see. Okay. Need to push it to the top. All right. Let's see if this is going to work. Let's see if this is going to work. I put the spools in my tree. Oh, Terry, I made snowmen out of them one year. I made a snowman out of the spools. I wrapped this all with white yarn, and then I put a face on them and a nose, and I made them into an ornament. I think I drilled a hole and put a hanger in them. Oh, this wire is too thick. I got to use my other wire. Garden wire is too heavy. It's 16 gauges too heavy. Good evening, Brenda. I will have to cut this one. Okay, this is my 20 gauge floral wire. And I'm gonna have to cut it. I need to use a smaller drill bit, I think. Well, Sherry, oh, here. Let's see. I'm trying to get it bent for the hole. Oh, paper clip, Lori, that's a good idea. Gosh, darn, you see, that's why I came on for opinions. That's why I came on. I definitely need smaller drill bit because I thought I was going to use the fat wire. I'm glad you're showing us how to make these. I have to bend my wire before I try to put it in there. Okay, let's see. A paper clip is a good idea. You won't even need to buy wire. Gosh, I'm having a hard time getting it in there, though. I think because my holes are too big. An old sewing basket would be cute to put them in. Oh, Darlene, that would be cute. That would be cute. I'm just trying to get it bent so I could get it stuck in there good. I really need my needle nose pliers. I've been good, Ruby. How are you? Okay, to me, when I get my rubber bands, I think I might just stick with the rubber bands. Because this wire is kind of hard. It's very soft wire, but it's kind of hard to get in the holes. And maybe I need to make it longer. I don't know if I have a longer piece. I like that wire idea, but I'm not having a good time getting it in the holes. Can't you just wrap the wire around it? Debbie, I tried that. This one's too short. I tried that. I could not get it to work for me. I could not get it to work. And I need my hole smaller. Hi, Donna from Hot Kansas. Missed the beginning. What are you making? Darlene, we're trying to make a wooden vintage spool. But I think I'm going to stick with my rubber bands. I'm telling you. Because I am just having a hard time getting that in there. One side is easy and the other side isn't. So I'm going to leave it up to you. But I think my blog is going to be rubber bands. Let's see. Not liking it. I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it. I guess you could drill one hole and put both in it, but I was trying to replicate this. But I don't know. The wire's too, I think it's too hard. Just put some glue in the hole. Karen. Karen. I don't know why I can't get the second piece in the hole. I don't know. Don't know. Maybe I need a new piece. Wait. Okay. Maybe I need a new piece. Maybe I need to try to get both ends in one hole. Let's see. Wrap. Maybe I bend it first. How about the wired thread? Oh, there's a wired thread. My stuff just goes flying across. It's hard to get it up. Okay. I can't get it so it's tight. So I guess if you put glue in there, it might work. I don't know. You probably only need one hole and stick both ends in, but I can't get it so it's tight. Yes, I see you. Vicky. Vicky's replying to Michelle. Can we see the antique one close up? Yes. Here. See, it has 3 separate pieces of heavy wire around it. See how they are? It doesn't look right when you just wrap it. I tried that, and I didn't like the way it looked. But I'm going to leave it up to use. I'm kind of liking my rubber bands. Maybe the stick is blocking the hole. Yeah, but then you got to get your stick in there. No, there's room. There's room. It's just hard to get it to bend right, so it's tight. I don't know. Maybe if I add glue in there, if I add glue and sit it to the side, we'll see. You are so patient with everyone. Sheila, I love your ideas. I always try to get them before I make my blog, because a whole bunch of times I make my blog and then I show you something and then you guys give me a great idea. And I don't know. I'm going to let it sit and we'll see. We'll see. You can add the wire if you want. I'm going to wait until I get my silver rubber bands and see what it looks like. I like the rubber bands too. Pam, it's easier. It's easier, and you're going to be able to do 3. You are not going to be able to do 3 on here because you can't drill in the center, because that's where you glued them together. I think I like it shorter though. I'm thinking I like it shorter. If I stuck this long one in my basket, well, I don't know. It looks good in the basket. It looks good in the basket. Look, you can't even, it blends in. It could use a darker stain maybe. It might be able to use a darker stain. What are you going to do with the dowels? Sherry, when I'm done with them, I'll probably give them to someone because I already have mine. How about a spring? Oh, a little spring. Wow. Where are you going to get a spring to fit it? I was just wondering if I roll this. Oh, I'm giving up on the wire, guys. Maybe use some needle nose pliers to pinch it tighter. I know, that's what I said. I should probably get my needle nose pliers. I just don't. It doesn't work wrapping it around. Wrap the end while it's off the dowel and then put it back on. You mean for the hole? You mean for the hole? I don't think it's going to make a difference because I have space in there. Oh, and I keep messing with this one. This one is the one that's still drying. I have space in there. So, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Rubber band idea was better. Laura, I'm with you, and I'm usually a stickler for, like, with the wire. I would keep going and going until I got that wire. But I don't know. It's just aggravating. It's just aggravating. It's so loose. I don't know if my needle nose pliers are going to help that. See, now I can't leave it alone. Can you wrap the dowel in felt and put the wool piece on? Can you? Oh, wrap the... Oh, you can use whatever you want. I just use tape because I want to wrap my ribbon around there. I need a spool of ribbon. Wait. I need a spool of ribbon, so then I just wrap my ribbon around it. And I use a tiny little pin, rusty wire. Teresa, when you guys figure out how to get that wire to stay on there, you let me know. Because I am not going to be finishing these till, like, Thursday. Until my other rubber bands come. But see, then I just take my ribbon and I start wrapping it. Oops. You got to hold that end until you get going. There. It's a pretty way to use your ribbon. We will be thinking of it all night. Kelly, like, you let me know how you figure that out. But I'm kind of liking the rubber band, and I think it will look good when they are silver. So I gotta wait till I get my silver. What about a key ring? Oh, I don't know if a key ring is the right size. See, you guys have lots of good ideas. Gosh, I wonder if you can get a key ring the right size. I'm late again. Deborah, that's what replay is for. That's okay. We're making a vintage spool. We're making a vintage spool. At least I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay. I've been saving these. I got to think of something to do with those. Let's see. Do they still make silver puff paint? Oh, they do. You know what? I think I have silver puff paint. Oh my God, I'm going to have to try that later. I'm late. Hello. Hi, Yolanda. But see how cute your ribbon looks on here? I use, let me just find them right here. I buy these at Hobby Lobby. These sewing pins, and they're very tiny. They have a pearl on the end, and they're very tiny. They're very tiny. So I use those, and I just pin my end. So then there's my, there's my thing, guys. My vintage spool. Like this one, I have a lot on there. But see, this is one we made. This is vintage. But oh, puff paint is a good idea. I'm gonna have to try that. Did you look through jewelry making aisle? There are very different things. Oh, I did not look in the jewelry making aisle. I wasn't thinking about finding something for around there because I thought wire, I'm not going to have a problem. And I was more concerned trying to find something for the top, to be the top. Maybe a bronze to look aged. Oh, to put, I think this needs something over it. Don't you? It either needs dark, or maybe I stain it with coffee afterwards. I'm thinking maybe we stain it with coffee. Oh, wait, do I have coffee? Oh, guys, I still have coffee here. I still have coffee. All right, wait. Okay, we're going to try staining it with coffee. Put the felt on the top piece and then glue wire to felt. You mean wrap the top piece in felt? Oh, I don't know. I want the wood. House silver small strings, thank you, but on name tags. Oh, those silver strings on name tags. My whole thing is I didn't want a lot of glue on there. That was my whole thing. I didn't want it to look yucky. Oh, that brush is hard. That's garbage. Wait. I need a brush. Did you know Joann's had all these on clearance? I bought 2 boxes of these at Joann's. They were on clearance. Let's see. Use hot glue and stain it. You can stain hot glue. I don't know. I tried the hot glue too. I couldn't get it to work. I'm just wondering if coffee is gonna give this an older look. I'm probably going to have to let it dry. And if you dry them out in the sun, it would probably come out darker. My spools are very different colors. Yes, so are mine. The ones I have downstairs. Well, this is a lighter one. See? That's a lighter one. So that's more like, it's kind of more like this one. But it still needs to get dirty or something. It needs to be dirty. I'm wondering if coffee will do it. I'm going to have to let it dry. I think if it dried out in the sun, it would get darker. What size of stick did you use? Tammy, it's a 1/2 inch dowel. So I bought this package thinking they were going to fit perfect in that hole. These are 1/2 inch. They're 1/2 inch dowels. They're 12 inches long. This is 12 inches long. Now I cut this one to be 9 inches. I took 3 inches off. So 9 inches, because that's, my other ones were like that. So I cut this one. But you can make them any size you want. This is it long. This is long, and then this one I cut 3 inches off. So you guys can make them whatever size you want, but I kind of like this tall one in the basket. I kind of like this tall one in there. I did have a smaller one, and I don't know where it went to. Oh, maybe this is it. This is it. Yeah, see, this one's even smaller yet. This one's probably like 6 or 7 inches, this one. Hi, Kathy. What do you use them for? Darlene, I use them for my ribbon. But how cute would these be in a bowl with your ribbon on them? I have mine in a basket in my craft room. But these would be pretty in your house, anywhere. In a bowl, in a crock. You don't have to use your ribbon. You can just wrap fabric around it, whatever you want to do. But I like them. I've always liked the old spindle things, the old dowels, not dowels, the thread spools. I'm trying to see. I wish I had sun right now so I could put these out there. What kind of spools are they? They're vintage thread spools. Vintage thread spools. I think that's what they're called. If you look up vintage thread spools, the factories use these thread spools and the big thick ones. So what do you glue on the end? Nothing. I'm not putting anything on the end. I'm not putting anything on the end. I said, I can probably try to sand it to make it more rounded than just like that. Because see how this one is on the end? It's kind of tapered. And this isn't going to be tapered. I didn't know if I wanted to have another step where you have to sand it. Pat, they're doll pin stands from Hobby Lobby. Doll pin stands. That's what the top is. 2 of them you need to make for the top. 2 of those little pins. And it will... I'm putting another coat. I'm putting another coat of coffee on there. I'm thinking I might like the coffee on there. That's what I'm thinking. To let it dry. They use them in a cotton mill to make fabric. The thread was on, oh, I missed it. What is the round wooden top called? They're doll pin stands. Doll pin stands, and they are 1.1 inches by 0.55 inches. And if you look them up on Hobby Lobby, they're 174078. 174048. That's the number. Oh, spiral notebook wire. You still got to hook it on there, though, Ann. You still have to hook it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It does look cute with the wire, though. It does. Silver cording would work when glued on. Okay, wait a minute. Let me look. Let me look. I'm looking to see if I have silver cording. Okay, so are you talking like this stuff? This stuff? You'd have to antique it up. Because that's way too shiny. Not sure I'm liking that. Maybe not braided. Mine's braided, so maybe not braided. That's probably why I'm not liking it, because it's braided. Let me unbraid it. Are you going to make... I am, Kathy. I'm going to make bigger spools. And I think I found what I want to use for the top. Because, you know, I got to have wood. I got to have wood. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. Now that's better. It's because it was braided. Oh, goodness. Look at that. Let's see. Okay, so let me try it on this one. Old English polish. Old English polish. I don't really think I want to use hot glue. Let me measure what I need. Well, let me start. I don't think I want to use hot glue. This, at least I can wipe off. Okay, let's see. Oh, that might be the answer. Who's that smart person? Who's that smart person on here? Yes, silver cording might be the answer. All right, I need to wipe my extra glue off. Tracy, we're trying to make a vintage spool, thread spool. We're trying to make a vintage thread spool. Oh, goodness, I just pulled it off. That's what I get for not wanting to use hot glue. But I don't want that cakey hot glue on there. Hello, Laura from Michigan. Love these. When out looking at thrift shops, I always look for them. Now I can make them. Patty, I've never found them in my thrift store. Antique store, but never a thrift store. Okay, you can get silver cording now in the Christmas section too. At Hobby Lobby has it too. I don't like my little fray on the end. Okay, maybe I just should put my line of glue on the wood. That would be easier. All right, let's see. This might be the answer. Yes, use hot glue. Kathy, I don't want to. I don't want to use hot glue because this is too thin. This regular glue I can wipe off. Hot glue you can't like wipe off. So, oh, we're trying this. Okay, I'm going to add just my glue on the wood. I should have my little baby tube. Okay. Let's see. I'm joining late. What are you making? Everybody's coming late. Put the braid in the coffee to stain it. I'll just wipe the coffee on. I'll wipe it on there. Will this take stain? It's like tinsel. I don't know. All right, I'm going slow. I use art glitter glue for so many things. Oh, see? A thin glue, a thinner tube. A thinner tube. I'm going to try to wipe it after I get these on. I'm going to try. Oh, I'm kind of liking that. Sticks anything. The glitter glue, I was looking, I thought I had some crazy glue because I was going to try to crazy glue the wire ends. Because the hot glue just wasn't working. I tried. Okay. Let's see. Is that part a fictional or decorative part of the spool? This is just a decorative part of the spool. They have wire around the top. I don't know if it really is used for anything. I don't know. But, my fingers are all glued. Okay. I gotta see if I can wipe some of the glue. A glue stick. Oh, Elizabeth. Glue stick. All right, I need to let this dry a little bit. Let's see if coffee... Here, this is what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I'm thinking I might want to rub it with stain, though. I don't know if coffee will do it. I'm going to put it in the coffee. Kathy, we're making... where did I stick my spools I just made? We were making a vintage-looking spool, like these. Like these. Hello, Sherry from Mitchell, Indiana. You're so sweet. Thank you. See, I don't think coffee's going to work. Coffee is not going to work because it's kind of tinsely. I don't know if they make different silver things. What dark wax? Dark wax. This is what I use. The Waverly Antiquing Wax. And I'm thinking that's what I need on this ribbon. That's what I'm going to need. I'm just rubbing a little bit. If you go to the American Ribbon in Strasbourg, you can buy them. You can buy these spools. I can buy them in Lancaster, but they want too much money for them. The one guy I bought them from was reasonable, and now he doesn't have any more. He doesn't have any. I was going to try to do some kind of craft. Okay. Guys, it's hard to find craft stuff. Craft kits. Stuff to do crafting with. No way, the glitter tinsel won't like the coffee stain. Yeah, see? But it will take... It will take the brown stain. It will take the brown stain. I don't know if I could do it on here while it's still wet. Let's see. I'm going to see. How do you secure the end of the ribbon? I'll show you. I use just a tiny little sewing pin that I get. You probably get them at Walmart too, I'm sure. I'll show you. It has a little pearl on the end. I like the little pearl ones. Now I need to wipe more on my thing. Oh, my glue's getting hard already. It's very hard to find crafting materials. Now, there's no... Oh, I need to add glue there. There's no wholesale crafting place. There is no wholesale crafting place. I'm lucky I find rusty wire and rusty bells. There's not like crafting stuff. That basket of spools is just gorgeous. This the wire basket is from Hobby Lobby, actually, years ago. I'm sure they probably still have something like it. I'm wondering if I just brush here and there with this dark stain, if it'll kind of look more, see, it's looking a little more worn. This basket is from Hobby Lobby, and it has this lining in it. Kind of like a burlap, but it's not really burlap. It's a fabric, but it looks burlap. I added this ribbon around it, and this flower, and then just tied these. But the basket itself is from Hobby Lobby. It's like a rusted looking chicken wire basket. Okay, you might want to use the ribbon, guys. That is a good idea. Now I'm going to be changing again. Okay. And then I just brushed here and there, and I'm thinking that is looking older. I need my other stick. What is the number for the doll pin again? It is 174078. Look that up. 174078. Look at it. I'm wondering if we just brush here and there. I don't know why I wore gloves before, because now I'm not. Roselle, what patience? Roselle, I could have all the patience in the world for crafting. I can have all the patience. Well, my husband might disagree because when he's working crafting with me, he thinks I'm impatient. But let's see. But I am going to do the fat ones. I'm doing the fat ones next. And I kind of want to see if I can make it into a candle holder. Because I seen in one of my wholesale books, they're made into a candle holder. They look like an old wooden spool painted white, and they're a candle holder. So I want to try and make one into a candle holder. Georgia has lots of these spools. Lori, where? Because I'm going there. I think the 21st, I think it is. I'm going there. Where are they? Where are they? What did you buy for your spool? I bought mine for $1 each. Oh, Carol, where did you get them $1 each? If you go on eBay, these are expensive now. They're expensive. Well, everything's expensive. But I just want to see. Oh, see? Look, I got to put tape around it. I got to put tape around it. Hi, Pat from Indiana. I found some on Etsy for $6.60. Yeah, they're not cheap. They called them prin. They're used for cotton twine, Elizabeth, and someone else said. Thank you, Christine. 1 inch, 12 inches long. This is a half inch spool, half inch dowel, 12 inches long. But you could just buy a half inch, 36 inch dowel and cut it if you want to do that. I just thought I'd kind of try to make it simple for you, but I'm kind of liking the maybe mix. Some short, some longer. Oh, someone asked what I secure my thing with, my ribbon. This little tiny sewing pin. Gosh, it's so small, it's hard to hold. This tiny, it's tiny. It's like, I don't know, a half an inch. It's like a half an inch. I just got stain on my ribbon. And then I just stick it in there. I just stick it in there like that. See my little pearl there? And that's how I hold it on there. I need some tape so I'm going to put this one on. And I made such a mess out of my tape. I paid $2. Oh, Nina, $2 is not bad. $2 is not bad. I'd pay $2 for them. Cotton twine instead of glitter twine. Oh, Elizabeth, cotton twine. Cotton twine. I don't think I have any thin enough. I don't think I have cotton twine thin enough. That's fine that she doesn't respond to me. I'm here for the craft ideas. Robin Atkins, dear. I can't see everybody. When I'm doing this, there's like 10 comments going by already. 1, 2, 3. I do like 4 wraps. Nina's in Alabama. I think that silver stretch cord like they put on some gift boxes would work. I'm thinking the cotton, well, I kind of like the silver cord. Because these are like metal. So you'd have to do something to that cotton cord to get it to look like the metal. So I'm kind of liking it. Okay. Oh, I'm kind of liking it. Yeah. I'm kind of liking it, guys. Okay. This is that with the cording. But I am going to wait until I get my silver rubber bands and see what they look like, because the rubber bands are easier. They were called bobbins in the cotton mills. Okay, vintage bobbin. Vintage bobbin. A vintage bobbin. But this is the one with the cord. And this is the one with my rubber bands. But I'm going to wait until I get the other rubber bands, the silver ones. And I am liking, if you brush the dark on there again, it makes it look kind of old. I'm kind of liking that. So now I got to redo this one. Would crochet thread or embroidery thread work? You guys try everything. Try everything. Let me know what you like the best. I'm thinking I'm going to like the rubber bands, though. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to like. I need to take them off. I'm just thinking I'm going to like the rubber bands, because I'm not going to have to mess with any glue. You could use stain pins also on the cord. Oh, stain pins. You still got to glue the cord on. I'll let you know. Well, depending what time they come Thursday. Depending if the mail person or the UPS person is bringing them. It's probably going to be the mail person. So, it should be by 4 o'clock. You are good. She doesn't always see mine either, because I have been saying cotton twine a lot and she didn't see me. Oh, dear Lord. I know I can't see everybody. I can't see everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have a little store that I think has those. I will have to check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Yeah, I am liking the second coat. I'm liking the second coat of stain on there. Just here and there. But see, don't glue it. Don't glue it first, because see what happens? I get all those little white blotches where my glue got on there. So don't glue it first. Sherry, I'd like to hear or see you do a craft with the Dollar Tree plastic colander. Everybody made pumpkins out of those, right? I'll have to think about it. I have to think about it. I know everybody was doing pumpkins. Marion, we're making vintage bobbins. That's what they said they're called. Bobbins. They're vintage bobbins. Use whatever makes you happy, Sherry. Sue Ellen, I'm trying to look for less messy and easy. That's not like me to look for easy, but I'm looking for easy because I don't want to see all that glue. Thank you, Sheila. Found out today that our new Dollar Tree will be open Friday. I will be there for the moment they open. Francis, you're funny. You are funny. Francis, it's probably going to be well stocked with fall, so you better be there as soon as it opens. And let me know if you get pumpkins. Because holy goodness, the pumpkins are hard to come by. I do like the cord. I do like the cord, but I am going to wait for my metallic silver rubber bands. I am going to wait for those and see what that looks like. I have some antique ones from my mother. Oh, Marion, that is sweet. Now, those are meaningful. Those are meaningful. What is that? I didn't mean the day of the wedding. I'm not that stupid. I just thought they are going from Pennsylvania to Georgia. They might spend a few days together. I know. We try. Thank you, Sandy. They even look good without anything on top. Tonya, I know, but I kind of thought it looked like a drumstick without anything on top. But these would make good drums. Oh, we still have to make our drum. We still have to make our drum, and this would probably make a good drumstick. This would make a good drumstick. Honestly, I like the rubber bands. Cindy, I like the rubber bands too, and I just pulled them off. But I'm thinking I'm really going to love the silver rubber bands. So, just see how simple that is. Just put the rubber band on, and you're good to go. I've never seen spools like this. Leanne, I still didn't get on there and look at your kitchen. And I see that you sent me a message too. I have to go read that too. Every time I see vintage bobbins, I think in stores, I grab them. It depends how much they are, if I grab them or not. It depends. I have a bunch. Oh, I think I might need to glue my... I think I need to glue my thing together again because I was drilling it before it was dry. So I think I need to add glue. Elizabeth Ferroni, I hope I said your last name. You are the sweetest. Okay. Let me see. I haven't even found a wire form yet. Claudia, thank you. Barbara, yeah, rubber bands dry out and break, but that's okay. I'll replace them. I'll just replace it. And if you're not playing with them, they really won't break on you. I don't know. I'm going to go with the rubber band, I think. The cording I like. I'll see what it looks like when it's all dry. What the glue is going to look like. It's the glue thing I don't like. I just don't like the glue. Teresa Adams, have a good night. Want the rubber band? Well, you guys use what you want to use. I'm just throwing this out there for you all. I don't know. How long does it take a rubber band to dry out and break? You make bracelets out of these. So, I don't know. I don't know. The little kids make bracelets out of these. Francis, being a bigger store, I hope they have fall and didn't go to Christmas. I bet you they have fall. I bet you, because not one store here has anything Christmas out yet. So I am betting they are going to have fall, Francis. And you probably could find the yarn, too. Sue Ellen, you're so sweet. I found the green yarn today. Okay, so now I have orange yarn and I have green yarn, but I can't find a goldy color. I don't want that bright yellow. I'm trying to find the fall colors in the Dollar Tree. But I haven't found a goldy color yet. Silver flat braid may work too. Ooh, that's good too, Nancy. And that's a little thicker, like a little whiter, so the glue might not show all up. Sandy, I want you all just do your thing. Do your thing and show me your pictures of how you do them. And if you want to cut them shorter or leave them longer, I'm looking for my shorter one. 1, 2, 3. There should be, oh, I have the stuff on it. I have the stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of liking it shorter, but I'm not sure. They have both out here in North Carolina. The bobbins look great. Keep up the great crafting. Kathleen, thank you. Soldering wire. Oh, Vicky, I'm still going to have a problem attaching it. Unless you solder it, and I'm not going to ask you people to solder. I kind of want to learn how to weld. I want to learn how to weld so I can make all those cool things for out in the yard. All those cool metal figurines they make. They didn't have it, don't have it soon. I don't know what that means. What may I ask are they used for? Rita, thank you for all the hearts, guys. Rita, I wrap my ribbons around them. They're cute in a dough bowl. They're cute in a crock. I keep mine in a basket here with my ribbons all on them. They're just, I don't know, they're just fun. They're just fun. One year I made a snowman out of them. I wrapped all of this part with white yarn, and then I embroidered his face on. And then I put a hanger on him. And I made an ornament out of them. I think I have them upstairs somewhere with my Christmas decorations. I like them shorter. Me too. Me too. I'm probably going to end up cutting these 3 inches off of these because I think I like them shorter. When I'm done with them all, somebody's going to get these. My trials. Someone's going to get my trials. Silicone bands, not rubber. Are these silicone? Wait, let's see what these are. What are these made out of? Latex free and lead free. Wait. I don't even know where I got these. My brother welds, not terribly hard, just needs to use proper equipment and be careful. Elizabeth, my husband and my boys, and Lisa's husband, they used to weld. They would weld the race cars. Gosh, it don't tell you what they're made out of. Of course, they're made in China, but I'm going to have to look it up now and see what they're made out of. Because they don't say rubber bands. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at what they're made out of. I would love your trials. See, Leanne would love my little mistakes. Leanne Ziegel. Leanne, I'm going to have to remember your name, Leanne. I'm going to have to remember your name. I was going to ask them at Hobby Lobby if they had more of these, because this was the only pack there, and they were restocking. The back boxes were all over the store. Thank you, Jolene, for joining me. I love your trials. They're awesome. Oh, different sizes look great. Yes, they would look cute, different sizes. I told you there's even a smaller one I have in my basket. So three different sizes would even be cute. But I'm going to wait for my rubber bands. I am kind of liking that ribbon stuff. I am kind of liking that. But I just want to see what my rubber bands are going to look like. You make great crafts, Sherry. You do. And just inspire others, please. People are so opinionated. It's okay, Sherry. I like everyone's opinion. I told you. That's why I'm on here before I do a blog. So I can get everybody's ideas. Just got here dealing with electrical issues. Mary, is it from a storm? Maybe O-rings. Maybe O-rings. I was in the plumbing section because that's what I thought of. I thought of a rubber ring. Just like these little rubber bands, but they're not real wide or anything. And I was in Ace Hardware looking for them. I was looking in the plumbing section. I was looking everywhere. Maybe I should make some for my lace. I like these. Thanks, Sherry. Martha, make some. Here's what else I do for mine. The fatter stuff, the prettier stuff, I have on these. I have on these cards that I printed out. See these? I printed them out, and then I Mod Podged them to cardstock. And then I wrap my longer lace on them. And I have them in a wooden box. I'll have to see if I still have these in my computer. My old computer. I don't know if my husband could get it on for me. I have to watch from beginning. Came on light. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Aggie. Hi, Roz. How are you? These are so neat, and I love all yours in the basket. Courtney, I think they're cute. They're a cute little display. Even if you just want to display, even strips of fabric on them would be cute. Oh, I see. I should have worn gloves. I wore gloves the first time. I didn't wear gloves since any after that. But yeah, it does. The wax stuff does color that ribbon. Coffee did not, but the wax did. And you just need to put a second brush here and there with the wax to make them look older. I love how you store your laces. Barbara, I have them all over the place. I have them in there, but I have them on the wall over there too, because I have a ribbon problem. I love to buy ribbon. Good way to store your ribbon. It is until you have too many. I love buying it. And now Hobby Lobby doesn't even sell any of these anymore. They don't sell any of these pretty ribbons anymore. They got rid of all of them. Now I have to find somewhere to get them. What is the craft? Just finished supper. Christina, we made vintage bobbins. We did vintage bobbins. I was calling them spools, but they're bobbins. This is what a real one looks like, and we were practicing on what to use around the top because the wire I could not get to work. So we're going to continue that. I got to wait till Thursday till I get my other loom bands, not rubber bands, loom bands. So I don't know if there's a difference, but I'm going to go on my Amazon and look at the ones I just ordered and see if they, Kim Harper has a ribbon problem too. I'm going to look and see if they say what they're made out of. But I cut them with my little saw. I love my little saw. Were your little pins from Hobby Lobby? Francis, I believe they are. I'm 99% sure they're from Hobby Lobby. I'm trying to find my little box of them, but it won't say on there. But I'm 99% sure they're from Hobby Lobby. I'm usually more organized. These last two times I've been very disorganized. Jeepers. I don't even know where I put them. But yes, they're from Hobby Lobby. Look in the sewing section where they have all their little pins. Oh, here they are. These ones. They're just a tiny little box. I don't even know how many are in there, but you get a lot. And they're only like a ½ inch. Oh, here, let's see. Number 132 Petite Pearlized Pins. Size 12-3/4 stainless steel. For floral and DI crafts. But they're sold in the sewing section. They're not sold in the floral section. They're sold in the sewing section. So number 132, I don't know if that matters, but 132 is the number. And size 12-1/4 inch. I saw you show us before, and now I do it. Love it. Oh, Cindy, I don't know which one. I love these. I need to watch replay. Watch replay, Christina. I'm going to work on the fatter ones. I'm probably not going to have time tonight. I need to go downstairs and find the stuff I bought for them. We may have to call that ribbon fetish. It is a ribbon fetish. But now I'm very disappointed because all the ribbons I love to buy, Hobby Lobby don't have anymore. Can you show us your ribbon storage idea? Guys, my craft room is so bad. Okay, wait. Let me just move this stuff from this ribbon wall. I don't want you to see in front of it. It's a mess. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay. I'm going to see if I can turn you so you can see my wall. I'm going to see if I can turn you so you can see my ribbon wall. Don't look at my holy godforsaken mess in here. Okay. That's my ribbon. I got you crooked. Okay, that's my ribbon wall. That's my fetish wall. That's my fetish wall. And those are metal shelving things from Home Goods. Yes, this is my holy godforsaken mess in here. My mess. Um, they are from Home Goods. They're magnolia, big long metal tree shelf things, but I use them for ribbon. Sherry, can you show your basket again? Sure. This is the basket. I'll hold it there for a second. You're not a crafter if you don't have a mess. It gets bad. I clean it and then I do a craft and then I'm all over the place again. Waiting for my invite to craft with you, Sherry. Elizabeth. Let's see. You were a good sport, Sherry. Shannon, thank you. You guys are so sweet. You need more. I have some Rubbermaids full downstairs. I'm kind of trying to pull out the seasonal. I pull out the seasonal. I put them in a Rubbermaid downstairs. And then when it comes to that season again, I'll bring those back and put them there. But I kind of try to pull the seasonal out. We all have a mess. Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a really mess. Sometimes it's dangerous to walk in here. What size are the dowels? A 1/2 inch, Rose Miller. 1/2 inch. This and the package I bought are 1/2 inch and they're 12 inch long. But you can buy 1/2 inch dowel that's 36 inches long and cut them to whatever size you want to cut them to. This one, I cut 3 inches off. So 9 inches I made this one. But I even have a smaller one that's like a real vintage one. This one. And this is probably, let's see how long this one is. This one's 8.5 inches. This one's 8.5. So you can cut them any sizes you want. So if you get a 36 inch one, you can probably cut it so you get 4 out of it. My craft room is a mess. Alicia, I don't feel so bad because I'm sure all of yours are. What size are the dowels? 1/2 inch in diameter. 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch by 12 inch are the ones I bought. But you can buy just a 1/2 inch. These are the ones I got. They were $2.99 for a package of 6. So those are the ones I got. But you can buy just a 1/2 inch, 36 inch long dowel and just cut it. Lots of ribbons. Thanks for showing all of us. Maria, soon, honest to God, I'm going to get my craft room clean. And then I can kind of show it to you. Sherry, someone asking about the saw. Oh, my saw's right here. My saw's right here because I used it to cut. Wait, let me put my little pin back so I don't step on it. Okay. This is my little mini saw. Right here. I should put this down because I still have it plugged in. But I got this at Harbor Freight. And I used my 20% off coupon. So it was 30 something. 32 maybe. I think it's like $35.99 regular price. It's Chicago Electric mini saw. And if you look on Amazon, it's $70 some. But if you look on Harbor Freight, it's 30 something. And then you can get that 20 off coupon and you can use it on this. What do you have on the end of the dowels? Kathy, they're doll peg holders. 1.1 inch by 0.55 inch. And they're doll peg holders. I got them in Hobby Lobby. She bought peg doll stands. Yes, peg doll stands at Hobby Lobby. Cute little saw. I have a big saw to use. Tina, I have a big saw too. Because now this is only going to cut like certain thicknesses. Like this one, I had to do a couple times to get this thicker to cut. But it does cut my dowels, but it's not going to cut my real fat dowels. I have to use the big saw for that. But this is good for like your paint sticks and stuff. This will cut really good. I need one. Nancy, you need to get one. It's the best little thing. What is on top of the dowel? I'm going to post what I used. I am going to post this. I'm going to post these. I'll take a picture of the label and I post it. I have that saw. Elizabeth, you got the saw. Isn't it awesome, Elizabeth? It's great for paint sticks and stuff. And the small dowels. It's good for that. Harbor Freight is my husband's favorite store. Cindy, I like Harbor Freight too. I like Harbor Freight. We just bought a bigger saw last year there. Wow, never saw one that small. It's good for your craft room. It's good for your craft room. It had good reviews. I read about it online. It had good reviews. There's a lot of men who have it for the molding. They cut molding with it for like a trim around your door and stuff. They use this. I cut Jenga blocks too. Norma, you cut Jenga blocks on this? Oh, DCD looked it up, $37.99. But then you can use the 20 off coupon. You can use the 20 off coupon. Elizabeth Ferroni has the saw. I got it for Mother's Day. Kim got it for Mother's Day. Let's see. Oh, Mary and Landry, you're so sweet. Thank you. I'll send my husband to get me a saw. He is always in that store. See? Have your hubby get it for you. It's not sold where all the saws are. It's sold over like in the home kind of area. I have a few things from there. I got a nail braider gun thing there. Nail braid gun. The little tiny nails. Let's see. Join Harbor Freight's newsletter. They send you emails with coupons. Yes. Emails. I get emails and I get a paper in the mail sometimes with the coupons. When they send you all those flyers in the mail. My craft area is my living room on a desk and my grandkids' craft table. So when it's a mess, it's very noticeable. Well, let's see. I craft here. I craft in the kitchen, and now I'm crafting out on the deck because I was trying to keep the mess from the kitchen in the living room. So I've been crafting on the deck. I'm going to tell my kids that what I want for my birthday. Michelle, see? I don't know how many kids you have, but that would be cheap. They wouldn't have to spend a lot. They can all chip in. I need a crafter starters list. Do you have a little drill too? I don't. This is my drill. I just use this drill. I don't have a little one. I do have a Dremel though. I have a Dremel, which I really never use. I think I've only used it 2 or 3 times. Brad nailer. Thank you, Elizabeth. A Brad nailer. That's what I bought at Harbor Freight, a Brad nailer. Making the pumpkins. Donna, we're going to make them out of fabric too. Because, I don't even know if we're going to find pumpkins. But I am going to order them. You are so sweet and patient. Thank you, Sandra. You guys are too. But I will take pictures of these 2 packages and post them. And then I'm going to wait for Thursday is one of my bands coming. One of my bands. But I'm going to go look that up right now and see if they're silicone or rubber. I'm going to look that up. But you guys decide what you want to use. And if you get that wire to work, you let me know how that works out. Let me know how you get the wire to work. What's the name of the saw? It's a Chicago Electric. And it's a mini saw. If you Google it, the only place I've ever found it is Harbor Freight and Amazon. And Amazon is very expensive for it. You could buy 2 saws at Harbor Freight for the price on Amazon. Michelle has a full-size saw. I do too. It's in the garage. And I'm going to have to use it to cut my wood for the fat dowels, the fat spools. My husband just got a 23 gauge pin nailer. I have a regular nailer, but I needed something. Is pin nailer small nails? Because I need the small nails. That's why I got that Brad nailer. You could use the Dremel to put the wavy bits in the length of the dowel. Oh. To do these. To make it look like this. Oh, okay. But I'm going to cover it up with well, mine are covered up with something someone else may not. They might want to use them like this. But gosh, I would have to look at my dowel to see what attachment you would have to use for this. Hi, Ingrid and Pat White. Thank you so much. I have like 4 saws, Elizabeth. Elizabeth, do you ever see that little saw on Facebook? I will never order it from Facebook. I went on Amazon and there's a whole bunch of them. I want to get that little that little saw. They make it look so easy. You just like zip around. I want to get that saw. I just bought a sander and a sandpaper at Harbor Freight to paint my interior doors and saw the little saw. Wait, I'm trying to finish reading, but they were out. Darn it. Just keep looking. Just go online and check. I think online will tell if your store has it or not. Hi, Maria Stone. Maria Stone said she likes everybody write to her. I saw the saw. Oh, see, D posted the link for the saw. Getting ready to check my mini saw out to cut my haunted house. Can't wait. Oh, Barbara Hoffman's making a haunted house. Barbara Hoffman's making a haunted house. Thank you, Aunt Davis. Okay. I'm going to go downstairs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm going to be with John in Lancaster, but I will post whatever we're doing and whatever we find. I love my little rotary saw. Do you have that one? Who was that? Mikhail Bree, was it? Do you have that little saw that's like on Facebook? Because I want to know. Roto Razor. That's it, Elizabeth. Do you have that? I want to PM me if you have that little saw, somebody, and let me know how that little saw is. We made these. We're contemplating on finishing the top. So I'm going to show you again Thursday when I get my other little rubber band things. Not rubber band. I don't know what they are, but I'm going to go look it up. But this we used ribbon stuff for. And these ones are those little tiny rubber bands. But we'll see what it looks like. Roto Razor, Elizabeth. Roto Razor. Hi, Lisa. I'm going to go. Okay, I am going to go and look at what these are made out of. Oh, I'm going to take these down. Well, I could take a picture here when I get off. You're not far from me. Let's craft together. Elizabeth, where are you from? Have a great evening, Janice. Thank you. I need to go to Lancaster. Love shopping there. Rose Miller, Barb has this. I got this, I don't know. Probably when I first started my page, I think. You and John have a great time. Thank you, Roslyn. Okay, I'll talk to you all tomorrow, but I'm going to post this so you know what to look for. And like I said, you could buy a 36-inch dowel, but just make sure it's ½ inch, 3/4 too big, and you don't want anything smaller than a ½ inch. So make sure you get ½ inch. I'm going to try stretch cording. Tracy's, try it. You guys try all your stuff and send me a picture of what it looks like when you're done. So I can see what I'm going to decide on doing. And someone's going to get my little trial and errors here. But, okay. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you all later. Thanks. Bye.